Well,
tonight,
this
south
is
to southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming 10 to 20 knots after midnight. See 3 to 4 feet.
trying to get weather forecast and see what the tides are in Savannah. I am just short of my objective, my fourth objective, Hardyville. I'm about, I don't know, 3 miles. And looking at my GPS system and trying to figure out the best way to get to make my final push, because I'm coming up on Savannah Harbor and Tybee Beach. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm almost tempted to make it, try to make it one day, but it'd be from here to Tybee Beach over 30 miles. I don't think I can do it. I think I really need to make that final push with a lot of energy. I've talked with like at least 4 or 5 different people about how to navigate around the harbor, how to avoid big ships, how to do this. Every single one of the stories is different. So my plan is to navigate around what's called the back way, avoid the main harbor ships, avoid the big transatlantic cargo ships that create 4-foot wakes and 2-foot waves, because they could flip my kayak. The downside with that is it's easier to get lost on the backside, because you can wind up in sugar plantation of some type. And also too, I may have to, I'm not quite sure, I may have to actually portage going the backside. There may be a small little dam that I actually have to portage. I hate portaging stuff because I've done it before. Last time I did portage upside lock and dam. It took me 5-6 hours to do it, and I hate doing that. I don't think this will be that bad. I think what I heard is it's a small dam, so you know it may delay me an hour or two. But today, which is the 10th day, let me tell you about that a little bit, I guess. Very, very tough day. It's Saturday. There's a lot of recreational boaters out. And so you spend a lot of time stopping, waiting for them, turning into their waves, their wake, because you want to hit their waves head on in your kayak. You don't want to get hit from the side, because that's really unstable. So that slowed me down. Also too, wind conditions slowed me down. I have a canopy, I'm sure you've seen it by now, on my kayak, and so it's kind of a rough day, I guess. But I got, the way I figure, probably another day and a half. I'm going to try to make it down into the back side of the harbor, and we're very close to the top of the Savannah Harbor. That's maybe right below 95. Right, it's actually southeast of 95, I-95. I might stop somewhere along there. The problem with that also too is that it seems like camping sites are getting more difficult to find. This is a nice sandy one. This is great. But last night it was just really rough, and had a horrible camping site. But it might be, I suspect that it's going to get more difficult to find a camping spot the farther south I go. So I have to find a camping spot, the right place where I can make the final push. And the big thing is going to be crossing Savannah Harbor. I tried to measure it with my GPS. It measures between a 1/4 mile and it's under a 1/2 mile. So it's probably like 0.35 miles across from one side to the other. which doesn't sound like a whole lot. But if you're in a kayak and you have wind that's coming at you, which is another reason, this is the reason why I'm taking my canopy down, and you got waves, and then you have tide conditions. And the high tide is at 4 something in the afternoon, low tide's at 10 something. So I don't know how strong the tide's going to be. Each person tells me something different. Some person says no, you won't have a problem with it. Some person says you better watch out. So I don't know what the heck to think. So that's the plan. I mean, today's the 10th day. I'm hoping for one more full day and then half a day. And once I get past the Savannah Harbor, then there's an easy back channel that I can go all the way down to Tybee Beach, which is right there, right there on the Atlantic Ocean. It's right where the Savannah River comes out and the Atlantic Ocean's at. So that's the plan. I can call up and say, pick me up, I'm ready to go home, which would be great, and I can get something cold to drink and take a shower and things like that. But that's it. I'm going to go over my maps again. I'm going to listen to the weather, see if I can get some additional information about the tides and wind conditions and so on and so forth. But I got to really, this is that sort of the final push, before it happens. And it's the most dangerous part, I think. I mean, I've been through a lot of isolated swamps and things like that. I never really felt endangered. I felt isolated. There are times where I would go a day and I wouldn't see a person. But this harbor thing, the reason I guess why it concerns me is because I don't know what to expect. So, that's it. I'm going to chill out, rest, figure out where I'm going to camp tomorrow, and try to get ready for that final push. And so I'll let you know how things go. I'll let you know how things go. Hopefully things go well, but I'm just going to make some time and try to really figure out, put myself in the right position for that final push. I don't want to put myself too close. Maybe I do, I don't know. Or too far away where I have to make that last stretch across, with using up so much energy. So that's it for now, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow for day 10. I will say adios, muchachos.